Good evening, everybody. My name is EK. Before we start today, I just want to mention that I am feeling a little bit sick. My throat is a bit sore. I don't know what's coming up. I just want to unlock some gameplay that I can do kind of without talking. So we'll see how far I can get without ruining my own voice. So if I sound a bit weird today, that is why. But I did use the extra dimensional ghost revealer to unlock a Bodley over here. This nice other gnome-looking fella with a really cool mustache. So let's go and talk to him.
You can see me. Do you know how much I'm ignored up here just because no one can see me? How refreshing to finally have someone to talk to. So you must have been sent by some living member of my former mercenary company, am I right? Of course I am, but enough idle chit-chat. There's a great deal of work for you and I if you're going to put things right and return Lord Valthalak's spirit to him.
Alright, I lost a piece of Lord Valthalak's amulet.
You can see me. Do you know how much I'm...
There, EK. Worry not. Which piece of the amulet have you misplaced? Did you check all of your bags and the bank? Oh, I can use it if I, lose my item. Bodley, tell me what is going on.
You can see me. Do you know how much... You can see me.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna leave this for later. I will return to him. I'm assuming I can still read that later because this is just too much stuff to read for me right now. I don't want to stress my voice too much. So let's do Bodley's unfortunate fate.
I am so glad that you can see me. Finally someone to talk to. Will you help us, adventurer? Help to undo the wrong that we perpetrated and put things to right? If it's true that you already have the top piece of Lord Valthalak's amulet, then I think I can point you in the right direction to acquire the other two parts, reunite them, and put an end to all of this. Oh, by the way, hello! My name is Bodley. Nice to meet you.
Hello, nice to meet you too.
In order to summon Lord Valthalak, we're first going to need to gather the other 2/3 of the amulet. To do that, we need to get a brazier and some special coals to burn in it. There are 3 nobles of fire, Lord Insidious in Blackrock Depths, Pyrogard Embassier in Blackrock Spire, and the Duke of Cinders in Silithus with what we need. Collect from each a piece of their remains and then return to me with a hallowed brazier, which can be purchased from the Argent Dawn if you are honored by them.
Okay, so I am quite confident that I know where 2 of these 3 are. So obviously, Lord Incendious is a boss in Blackrock Depths. Pyrogard Embassier is the first boss in Blackrock Spire, in Upper Blackrock Spire. And then the Duke of Cinders, I don't know, but I guess I'll look up what he is like. And he does say that I need to purchase a hallowed brazier, which I can purchase from the Argent Dawn. And I do believe that we are in fact honored. Let me go to my reputation, and we go to Argent Dawn, honored. Yeah, there we go, halfway there. And plus we still have a lot of those things in our bank, so I can still, get up to exalted. Is it exalted next? Revered, I think. Revered, yes. I can get to there fairly easily as well if I wanted to. So what I guess I'll do right now is I'll probably just shut down the recording again, and I'll go see if I can find a party for Upper Blackrock Spire and Blackrock Depths, get those 2, and then I can make progress without having to use my voice. So I'll cut back in at some point, maybe today, maybe later, we'll see. Bye guys. Alright, I have properly entered sick mode, so I have no cam for today because my head can't handle the bright lights, and yeah, I'm gonna minimize the amount of speaking I do to just the most important stuff. I'm going to try and make some progress in things that don't require a lot of coverage. So I have to go over here to Argent Dawn Officer Pureheart. And, well, I don't have to go here, but I decided that since I'm here anyway, I might as well bring all of these Scourge Stones that we have been farming in the different dungeons we've been doing. And we can go hand them in, so I can talk to her.
Well met, friend. I am Officer Pureheart, and I am a proud member...
Yes, we have read this before. So I'm going to go hand all of those in. If I press U right now, you can see that with the Argent Dawn, we are now 5.5k in. I'm going to hand all of them in, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I've been able to complete it 26 times, and went from 5.5k to about 6.2k. So actually not as much as I was expecting. I'm well aware that maybe I should have kept this for later in case I didn't want to push from... the Revered to Exalted, which I guess is the more difficult because some mobs will stop giving me progress. But yeah, if that's ever the case, I'll find a way. I'll make it happen. But I just wanted to get like the dopamine hit of getting all of them done. Also, why is this finished on my inventory? I have no idea. I should have sold it. So we have 26 Argent Dawn Valor tokens, which once again, if I click them, let's use one of them, I can boost it by an additional 25. So I guess handing them in gives 25, and then you can make the choice to hand in the tokens you get for another 25, so you can double the amount you get. So I can go from 6.2 to like 6.9-ish. Very nice. But also I think I can spend them at one of these NPCs.
Argent Dawn salute!
Yes, please shut up. I have no patience for you now. So the reason I'm here is, well, first of all, I want to pick up the Hallowed Brazier, which is something that we need for the quest, the Hallowed Brazier. So I'm going to go pick that up. That is another 120 gold just spent right here. So here we go. It is now mine. I also already got Incendius. I did a Blackrock Depths run, and I couldn't find a Upper Blackrock Spire run. So instead, I want to try and look into this Cinder of Cinders, this Duke of Cinders kind of guy, which I've been doing a little bit of research into, which requires a summoning, which is a bit more work than I was expecting, but that is fine because, you know what, the more work it is, the more satisfying it is to complete, I guess. So I also want to pick up a bunch of these enriched mana biscuits. You know, I would like to just have them on me because it's, you know, if I'm going to be doing any kind of open world grinding or something, it's nice to have these on me. So I'll just pick up, you know what, I'll just pick up 40 of them. Might as well. I mean, probably won't need all of them, but hey, I'll have 40 of them. Okay, there we go. And I also noticed that there is something here called drinkable Stratholm Holy Water, which is extremely good mana regeneration water, which is more than my entire mana bar, but it requires those holy water pickups. So these are the holy water pickups, which as far as I'm aware, are the ones you get from the crates in Stratholm, which apparently can be turned into drinkable water. So if I had known that, I should have, you know, been picking those up and gotten this thing. I didn't, but, you know, that is fine. I don't think there's anything else here that I really want to pick up. I also don't exactly know what I can do with these. Oh, these gear pieces require scourge stones as well. Can I then... Who can I talk to spend the potential tokens? I mean, I'm assuming I can spend it somewhere, right? Because... Isn't it this guy?
The Argent Dawn salutes you!
I need another Argent Dawn commission? Wait, what is he giving me? Is it just one of those items that I had? That I... Like this one, but then the weaker version? Is he doing something for... The Argent Dawn salutes you. Yes, I'm very well aware. Okay, I don't know exactly where I can spend these tokens. I mean, I could just use them all, but I don't really care for them. I would like to see if I can buy something with them, but I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something, but it's fine. So next up, the plan is going to be to figure out exactly what I need to do for the Cinder of Cinders. I think do a bit more research in just a moment, but I think I need to become friendly with the Cenarian Circle, which I am neutral with right now, and that would require me to go to Silithus and do some mob grinding, do some questing there, do something like that to be able to make my way there. So I'm gonna just fly over to Silithus and we'll figure out what we need over there. I'm gonna just verify whether I have everything I need from here, and then I'll travel to Silithus and I'll see if I can make some progress over there. Alright, I'm just going to be picking up a couple of quests here in Silithus. I'm hoping they give rep as well. I'm not quite sure. I was looking into it and seeing if they give rep, but I can't find it in-game and I don't want to go out of game looking. So I'll just go do the quests and we'll see what we can get. If anything, you know, we'll get some gold and stuff, which is always nice to have, I guess. Let's talk to this guy, Rifleman Torig.
Are you Marshal Blue Wall's new recruits? Of course you are. What are you waiting for? Good soldiers are dying in the desert. Aren't you excited to join them? Now get going and don't dry out on the way.
So we need to talk to someone next to Hive Zora. Let's go talk to the other NPCs as well. So we have Windcaller Calden.
Now that the war is in full swing, we've had no shortage of able-bodied combatants from the Horde and Alliance. If only we could keep them off of each other's throats.
Wonder what they're talking about in regards to the war. Is that between the Horde and the Alliance, or is there some other war that he's talking about? So we have 3 quests here. First we have Field Duty.
Greetings, adventurer. Before I assign you to more involved tasks in the war, you'll need to do your share of field duty. You will find Captain Blackenville's Ironforge Brigade outside Hive Zora. Report to him or his lieutenant, Janella Stouthammer, and come back to me. I shall have a more advanced assignment for you ready. Oh, and please do us a favor and stay away from the Orgrimmar Legion. We've been forced to keep the two forces well apart from one another due to mutual animosity.
And then Cenarian battle gear.
As you complete the tasks you're assigned in the war, you'll want to talk to Vargas, the blacksmith. Show him any badges you've earned along the way. He'll provide you with gear to match your level of commitment to our cause.
That sounds very similar to the vendors we have seen for the Argent Dawn. And then finally we have Allegiance to Cenarian Circle. Even if you have no need for the material rewards we offer, these badges still mark our mutual trust and friendship. Bring them to me, I'll make due note of your service should your performance go above and beyond the call of duty. You can find Cenarian combat badges, Cenarian logistic badges, and Cenarian tactical badges, which might be kind of similar to the different kinds of Scourge Stones we can find. And then for field duty, we can talk to him immediately. Oh, we can have signed field duty papers, which we'll have to go get first, which I guess is this NPC over here. There's actually a lot of quests here, which makes me happy. I can just like pick up a whole lot of quests, go do a whole lot of shit, you know, and just not talk. That sounds great.
A great evil stirs, person. Can you feel it? Bah, of course you cannot. Hand me your armor and weapons, and I shall renew their vigor. Calden sent you? Very well. Let's see what we can do for you.
Oh. So, hold on. The badges you collect from performing combat, logistics, and tactical assignments for Cenarian Hold are more than just for show, okay? You'd be wise to hold on to them. As you prove your loyalty to our organization, I can offer you some of the gear we reserve for our closest allies in exchange for those badges. So we bring a certain number of badges, and we can choose certain gear that probably won't be an upgrade for us, I reckon, but same thing goes for this. You know what? I'll just pick them all up, I guess. Oh, don't know if we'll end up doing them, but I have a lot of space. I'll just pick up all of these quests. I'll also look into what kind of goods he sells. Yeah, and these require us to be a certain level of reputation with the Cenarian Circle. Don't know if we care about any of it, but you know, it's cool to know which vendor it is. So there's this person as well, this Tauren, Windcaller Proudhorn.
Greetings, adventurer. Welcome to Cenarian Hold. From here we will strike against the Silithid where they're at their strongest. I hope you've come to lend a hand.
We have securing the supply lines.
Cenarian Hold is a location of utmost strategic importance. I'm convinced that while we hold it, our victory over the Silithid is guaranteed. Provided our influx supplies can be maintained, that is. Desert worms have proven to be more of a threat to our supply caravans than even the Silithid themselves. Just this morning, a large shipment of morrow grain was ravaged by a group of dredge strikers. I need you to thin their numbers to ensure our supplies aren't jeopardized.
Okay, can do. A list of quests in Silithus is growing rather rapidly. There is another quest over here at Oral Goldleaf. See, I might not do all of these, but I want to just pick them up and, you know, we'll see which ones we end up doing and which ones we don't end up doing.
The Cenarian Circle is wise and has delved into many of Earth's secrets. Craftsmen would do well to heed the words of these druids.
Commendation signets? Yeah, I guess this is the same stuff as the commendation things we've seen before in other ones. But we do have a humble offering here.
Ishnu Allah person, show me proof of the demise of a lord of the Abyssal Council, and I shall reward you with an item that should aid you in your battles against the Kiraji.
You must also be honored with the Cenarian Circle. Yeah, we're not even close to that. I'll just decline for now. I would like to buy from you. We can't buy much, but maybe we can buy more later. But we can buy it with commendation signets, okay? And then we have 2 more quests over here in the back. Well, these 2 more NPCs in the back. We have Kalandroth, the innkeeper.
Greetings, traveler. As long as you remain within the walls of the Cenarius Hold, you will be safe from harm. Be wary when leaving the protection of the hold, as the Silithus have been swarming as of late.
Alright, so desert recipe.
Adapting to life in the desert has been difficult to say the least. Not only do I miss the birds and trees of Aberdeen, but our food selection is severely limited by this arid environment. I'm trying to learn about desert herbs, but there aren't many. I've seen Twilight's hammer groups from the camp west of here hunt sandworms for food. Sandworm meat is so bitter, though, I can't imagine how they make it palatable. Keep your eyes open if you go to their camp and let me know if you learn anything.
Alright, so we need to know some information or learn some information about the way they cook their things. See, that's the important stuff. Now we have Dirk Thunderwood.
Greetings and salutations from the Manor Ravenhold, adventurer.
The perfect poison.
Watch your back.
My brother and I run the poison operations out of Manor Ravenhold. Lord Ravenhold tasked me to track down a new and extremely effective poison compound that can be crafted from the venom sacs of the inhabitants of Zul'Gurub and the ruins of Ankirai. Oh, this probably is a raid quest. There are two particularly venomous beasts residing in those blasted ruins that possess what it is that we might be looking for, Warlock. Bring me a venom sac for the beasts, Kurinax and Venonix, and we will be eternally grateful. So yeah, I'm assuming that is... Wait, there's actually a cooking quest. Okay, interesting. So, the poison one... We still have the Great Ezra Grimm as well, by the way, which I'll probably just stop at some point. I guess, yeah, it is a raid quest, but it is in Silithus, okay? And I think there are a couple more guys, or one or two more guys up there with quests as well. And then at that point, we probably have everything. I mean, there's a whole lot of quests. I think I also need to go kill some specific mobs. Oh, there's like 4 more NPCs here. Actually, no, this is the Wind Rider, so like 3 more.
Look behind you, person. The hive stirs as the land that surrounds us shudders and shakes. The time has come for me to fulfill a promise I made 1,000 years past. The sands shift once more as the Kiraji plan for war.
What tomorrow brings.
The embrace of death had all but overcome my being when he intervened. He breathed only once upon my maimed body and then waited patiently for the sands of time to cleanse my wounds. Forever you will remain if you must, he said, and with those words I was bound as a watcher. Look now to the desert. The second war is upon us. You must seek out the resting place of the bronze. Venture to the caverns of time and see if the master has returned. I must be sure before I am able to proceed.
That sounds very interesting. So venture to the caverns of time in Cenarius and find Anarchronos, brood of Nosdormu. That sounds like some big lore stuff. This is the Flight Master. And then over here are 2 more NPCs, Boar Wildmane and Hume Wildmane.
We have more than one enemy in Silithus, adventurer. While everyone's attention is focused on the Silithid, my big brother and I have been keeping a close eye on the Twilight's Hammer crazies.
Ah, the crazies, yes, very important. Make sure to watch those crazies. The secret communication.
Some of the Twilight's Hammer cultists carry around little papers with gibberish written on them. I want you to bring me a stack of them, adventurer. I can't figure out what the gibberish means, but that's not the point. These papers are how their different groups communicate secretly. The more text we take out of circulation, the less they can communicate.
Alright, I got you. And abyssal contacts.
We've seen the Twilight's Hammer cultists performing rituals to summon powerful elemental nobles. We don't know if these are the beings the cultists worship, or if they act as intermediaries to even more powerful forces. One thing is for sure. They are receiving orders from these elementals. I want you to find a way to contact an Abyssal Templar and give it a proper beating. Nothing throws the troops in disarray like taking out the chain of command. Bring back proof while you're at it.
How about I join up with them for a moment and they summon me the Lord of Cinders so I can go kill it for my quest and then I will oppose them after properly utilizing their powers. Okay, then we have Hume Wildmane.
The spirits of Silithus call out to us, adventurer. The land weeps, for it has a woeful story to tell.
The Twilight Geolords.
The Twilight's Hammer, an insane cult bent on destruction, set up camps in Silithus. and perform rituals day and night. We do not yet know their plans, but we do think they are somehow linked to the pulsing red crystals spread across the desert. Although their mystery may one day be solved, we must first deal with their immediate threat. Go to their camps to the west and seek out Twilight Geolords. They are the heads of these serpents. That is where we must strike.
Alright, so we accept that quest as well. So we have a very large list. I will actually, because at this point, you know, I'm just going to be looking to grind a lot of stuff. I will change my things around here. Plus, you know, I want to make it very easy on my brain because my brain hurts, okay? So that's my excuse here. I will go to add-ons, I'll go to Questy, I will reload UI. I'm going to just make it very easy on myself this time around. I'm not looking forward to meticulously reading through 10 different quests. My brain needs all its power to, well, keep me alive, you know. So stuff should be loading on the screen in just a moment because it's reinitializing all these things. So very soon we should have some. Yes, and that's gonna make my life a lot easier. There's also there's more quests. There's this one as well. Geologist Larksbane.
Can you hear it, stranger? The humming is getting louder with each passing day. These crystals must be what's driving these bugs crazy.
The Twilight Mystery.
A camp of Twilight's Hammer cultists once thrived northwest of here. If you were to venture there now, you'd find the area swarming with elementals and nothing but scattered pieces of wood and canvas to mark the spot where the camp was. I've recovered a few fragments of a clay tablet from the site, but I have too few of them to piece together anything useful. See if you can find the remaining tablet fragments, so we can shed some light into the Twilight's Hammer presence here in Silithus.
Right, we can get some of these fragments for you. There are more quests. There's one more quest up here that I guess I'll grab, because this looks like kind of like a main guy kind of person. So it's probably a big important quest. Let's go talk to Commander Mar Alith.
Why now, person? I just do not understand it. So much work to be done.
Dearest Natalia.
My dear Natalia has gone missing. Truth be told, she had been acting strangely for weeks leading up to her disappearance. I had caught her talking to herself when no one was around on more than one occasion. She was adamant that everything was okay and that she must be allowed to continue her research. She was last seen heading to Bronzebeard's camp to the south. My soldiers are spread too thin, adventurer. I need you to go to Bronzebeard's camp and question those dwarves.
Okay, you got it, sir. Okay, I think I've picked up enough quests for now. I'm a bit curious about this one. That's a repeatable quest, but that is probably the quest with...
Can I assist you?
Yeah, just handing some stuff in. Okay, I'm gonna go wander around. You know, normally I'd love to go much more into, you know, the lore of this place and, like, you know, really talk about what I've just learned, but I just don't have the energy for that. So I'm gonna just wander around a little bit. I'm gonna murder some things, and I'll cut back in at some point soon. Alright, see you in a bit, guys. Alright, I have completed one full quest, and I kind of just, you know, made a bit of a pit stop in the center here. I like how they're all surrounding the town, so I just moved up here. I killed some of the cultists, and I completed the quest where I had to get 10 of those, I like paper thingies. So, secret communications. Did you bring me some texts?
Excellent. I'll stash these away. Maybe they'll be useful later.
Let's see if we get some reputation as well. And we do, we get 100. So every single mob has been giving me 1 or 2, which I think is probably because there is something going on right now. I don't know if this is like a permanent buff or if this is some event or something, I don't know, but there is Cenarian favor. Increases Cenarian circle reputation gain from killing monsters by 25%, so that's always nice to have, I guess. So yeah, that's one quest, and I guess now I will head more towards this side. But I don't see too many of these dredge strikers, so I'm grabbing them whenever I see them. But they're on this side as well, so that's perfectly fine. So I guess I'll head over to the northern part probably and grab these Twilight Tablet fragments, loop down here, and, you know, I'll just see if I can complete them easily. Okay, so this quest up here seems to appear quite interesting. It says over here that we need to summon a Templar using a full Twilight set. Now, the set is something you loot from the Twilight mobs. As you can see, I've looted quite a lot of mantles, quite a lot of robes, and a singular cowl. So I guess we equip all 3 of these. We look a bit different, you know, got a bit of a different aesthetic going on. And now that we have that, we should... Oh, wait, Abyssal Crest. Oh, so I need something else as well alongside it. Like, I've been looting a lot of different things. I've been looting Twilight Lexicon, Chapter 1 as well. Don't know exactly what that is. A lot of Kiraji Silk or Kirai Silk. I don't know what the pronunciation is. I think it's Kirai because I think people say Kirai as well. Quite a lot of that, so that's decent money. But apparently I need something else here called an Abyssal Crest. So I'll have to look into what that is later. So we go back to our normal gear. And we continue grinding. I am done with the quest up here. I am decently far into the Dredge Strike. I need 6 more, and I need only 2 more Twilight Geolords. But I'm kind of waiting for respawns to come in because multiple people are fighting here at the same time. Alright, so be back later. Alright, so we are at the camp at Hive Zora, where I picked up a quest before, I believe. And we have to report to Marshal Bluewall, which is this guy over here.
The Alliance needs every able body they can get. The Horde has been receiving a steady supply of reinforcements from the northern part of the continent, and it's been a struggle to keep up. Let me explain the situation to you.
Yes, go and explain.
We recently found out that the Horde has been scavenging the Silithus desert for resources, but paid them little mind. We thought it could not be worth it to station large numbers in this sweltering desert. However, it was discovered the importance of the resources, and now we are scrambling to catch up. If I have your assistance, you must go into the desert and recover the Silithus and return it here.
Alright, I got you. There's also Chief Expeditionary Requisitioner Engels, what a name. And he says, I request it, it gets done. It's harder than it sounds, don't believe me? Then why don't I see everyone being a Chief Expeditionary Requisitioner? Exactly, dust to dust. Ah yes, the dangers of the desert. No, not the sweltering heat, not the unbearable sunlight, not the sand crawling up in your robes, not the freezing nights. The other dangers, the bugs, and how the bothersome brutes. And now the bothersome brutes. Our reconnaissance has reported the Horde are gathering dirt. I usually wouldn't call this out of the ordinary for them, but Silithists? I would rather they not uncover the secrets of the sand. As Chief Expeditionary Requisitioner, I am requesting a competing order. Get me that dirt. Alright, I got you. There's also these really large ones, by the way, these Dredge Crushes, which are like much larger versions. There's something going on, by the way. Look alive. The enemy has been spotted, has been sighted. Form ranks immediately. Captain, Lieutenant Stouthammer requests your presence. The enemy is approaching, sir. This better be important. What is this? Hive Zora Abominate. Oh, wait, hold on. What is going on here? Is this some sort of event that I'm participating in? Stand ready. Alright. Good man, make a line. This is a rather large thing. Can I participate in this? I can. But will it aggro me? Is this like a world boss kind of thing? Alright, I mean, I'll just stand here and pump for a while, and I'm assuming there's a quest or something for it, but I haven't seen it, so yeah, I guess we'll see what happens when I kill this. If I kill this. So I'm assuming if it swaps over to me, I'm like instant dead or something, because that's probably quite strong. Yep, it aggroed onto me, and I am indeed dead very, very quickly. Well, guess I'll revive over here, because I wanted to go back to town anyway. And this is very close to town, so I can go hand in a couple of quests. So first off, we have Geologist Larksbane, where we can hand in the Twilight Mystery. The Ravaged camp can be found northwest of here. Come back when you have all the fragments, which we do have.
Just as I suspected, I can decipher individual words in the tablets, but they appear to be devoid of any logic or meaning. It's not unknown for Twilight's hammer sects to use a code to hide the meaning of their texts. We'll have to go to someone who knows more about this sort of thing. There are rumors of a Twilight's hammer member called Ortel having deserted his sect. Word has it he hid in the mountains south of Southwind Village, where he lives as a hermit. Perhaps you can enlist his help in deciphering the tablet. Take the restored tablet with you and seek out Ortel.
And that sounds pretty interesting, so we'll definitely go and check that out. We didn't get... Oh, actually, we did get some reputation 100. I put the bar up here as well, by the way, so you guys can also see how far we're in. We started at like 300, 350 or something. We're now at 598. So there's still quite a long grind ahead of us. There might be much faster ways to do this, but, you know, I don't mind spending a bit of time here because I haven't really done any questing in the zone, and now I have a reason to actually do that. So, you know, it's not too bad. It's kind of cool to be doing like open world content again, because most of the time I've just been doing, you know, instance content now, so it's kind of a nice change of pace. And then here we have Twilight Geolords, of which I killed all 8.
That was a task well performed, adventurer. Your slaying of the Twilight Geolords must have dealt a grievous blow to the cult. Let us hope their plans are slowed.
Actually, I think it was 10, but, you know, the point still stands. I killed them.
We have discovered another base of operations for the Twilight's Hammer. It is called Twilight's Run. It is a cave tucked in the northeast corner of Silithus. The local leader of the cult, Viral the Vile, haunts that cave. It is he who you must next defeat. When you have done this, bring me his signet ring. Fortune to you, adventurer. The horrors of Twilight's Run are formidable indeed.
I mean, I am like 95% sure I killed that guy in the back of the cave like 4 times as I was grinding mobs. So I know exactly where that guy is. It's up there. I know where that is. So I'll go and grab that once I'm done handing in the quests over here. So we have 2 more quests to hand in. First of all, we can go to Windcaller Proudhorn and hand in securing the supply lines.
You have my sincere gratitude. Your efforts in helping Cenarius Hold have shown true courage. Your performance has been truly exemplary so far, adventurer. Our supply lines are not completely safe yet, however. In the absence of dredge strikers, their larger southern cousins will surely move in to take their place in the north. You'll have to kill quite a few dredge crushers to keep them at bay, but we cannot leave the safety of our supply lines to chance.
Alright, well, I've seen them kind of everywhere, so I guess I can very easily just, yeah, they're everywhere, so I can kind of easily just grab them as I'm moving between other quests, so that's not too bad. The only unfortunate thing is they don't give reputation themselves, because only the Twilight Hammer mobs give reputation as far as I'm aware. And also there's Calandrath, the innkeeper. So one part that I didn't really cover is we found some little book. It said something about the recipe. Wasn't really anything interesting in there, and that we had to go ahead and bring it back. So we can now go bring it back to the innkeeper. Did you learn the recipe? You won't keep it to yourself, I hope. No, we have a torn page.
Let's have a look at that. This seems simple enough. They have their own names for some of the herbs, but those are simple enough to figure out. Here, let me show you.
Show me.
That recipe sure will come in handy. I better get to work so I can have some smoked desert dumplings ready for today. I could use a hand in making some. I'll make it worth your while.
So Calandrath at Cenarius Hold needs a batch of 10 smoked desert dumplings. Wait, is that actually a quest where we actually have to go cook ourselves? Is that a thing? I'm not sure if that's what they mean, but that might be what they mean. Alright, well, we made some progress again. Oh, we have to get some sandworm meat. Okay. Sure, we can do that, because I'm heading up there anyway. I will have to wait for my resurrection sickness to wear off, so yeah, I'll take a short break. Okay, it took me a little while, but the boss has been killed, and I am back with the ring. Let's give the ring over. Viral the Vile. EK, have you yet defeated Viral the Vile? Do you have a signet ring? Yes, I do. Here you go.
You've done it! Viral is killed. This can only mean doom for the Twilight Hammer's operations in Silithus. There may be more of them scurrying about, but the blow you dealt to the cult today is one from which they will not easily recover.
Alright, so we can choose 2 items. I don't think I really want either, but there's much more gold value on the Sun Prism Pendant. So I'll grab that, and we can... Actually, no, we don't get both, we just get this one. Okay, there we go. There isn't a follow-up quest, which is fine. We get 150 reputation for this one, so that's actually more than we've got previously. Also, I was looking at these. These. It says 0 out of 1 Abyssal Crest. I don't think that means I need an Abyssal Crest. I think that means I get an Abyssal Crest, so I think I was wrong. But I still wasn't able to interact with it while I was wearing the full set. So I'm wondering if there's more to this set than just the Twilight Trappings. Maybe there's like an accessory or something that I need to have as well in combination. I'm not quite sure, but I guess I'll keep this one for now. And yeah, I'll look it up if I can't figure it out. But you know what? We have a lot of stuff to do. We can go here and go kill these crushes. That is some good stuff to do. And in the meantime, we can get some sandworm meat. I'm not quite sure exactly what I need. I think I just need to go to cooking. Like, I think I just do cooking. And I need to make smoked desert dumplings. Smoked... Oh, wait, we have it over here. Okay, so we do need sandworm meat, which is 2 gold each. Wow, that's actually a lot. And we need soothing spices, which we can just purchase somewhere. And then we can make smoked desert dumplings. And they restore a significant amount of health. And they will give us 20 strength for 15 minutes. That sounds quite strong. I wonder if this is some pretty good food. But yeah, I guess we'll have to farm some sandworm meat for this one. But the good thing is that we have to kill them anyway for the stepping up security quest. So I'll be getting 2 quests done in one go. So let's just start grinding. They do look rather impressive, rather imposing. You know, they're very large. Alright, so for the quest, the deserter, I have to go in here to this cave. Up, well, not up here, but like down here. And there is Hermit Ortel down here.
Leave at once, stranger. I have no business with you.
The deserter. You? How did you find me? Who are you? You weren't followed, were you? Speak.
I see you're familiar with my old organization. You must be with Cenarius Hold. You seek information to use against them? Come closer. Perhaps we can be of mutual assistance.
Okay, I will come as close as I can, but sir, I'll have you know that this position is remarkably unprofessional, okay? You know, I'm a professional YouTuber, okay? We don't do this kind of stuff around here. Meanwhile, I'll make this the thumbnail, you know? No, I will not. Alright, we continue. We are serious.
The Twilight's Hammer are not kind to those that leave their ranks. They hunt me to this day like I'm some sort of beast. Needless to say, an enemy of theirs is a friend of mine. To decipher this tablet, I'll need the book used by their scribes to encode secret messages, the Twilight Lexicon. It's such an important tool that they keep its 3 chapters in different locations. The officers entrusted with the lexicon are known as Twilight Keepers. Look for them at the Twilight's Hammer camps.
Ah, so I already have one of them, I do believe. Yes, I have Twilight Lexicon Chapter 1, which we got in a camp somewhere around here. And I guess we can get other ones at other... Oh, there's a camp here. And probably another camp somewhere around here or something. Not quite sure. I'll figure it out. But hey, that is another quest done. Unfortunately, not... Actually, no, we did get 50 reputation. That's nice. So, you know, a bit more progress. We are now past 1k. So we are past 1/3 into the grind. I mean, we started with 300-ish, I think. So I got 700 so far. Wouldn't be surprised if there's like some really big quests at the end of Chains that give more like 200-300 or something like that. Because, you know, there'll be like elite quests or something. But, you know, I'm just slowly chipping away. We're all good. Alright, so here at Bronzebeard Encampment, we need to do something. Rodgar questioned. Okay, we question him.
Bronzebeard's gone missing again. That dwarf sure didn't get any of his brother's good senses.
Hello, Rodgar. The commander has sent me here to gather some information about his missing wife.
You best have a seat then. This is going to be a long one. When we initially arrived in Silithus, Mistress Moralith was the first of the Night Elves from Cenarius Hold to join the expedition. Our routine was nothing out of the ordinary. Form a party to venture into the various hives and search for lost artifacts.
I'm really hoping that the dialogue stays matched and we don't, like, you know, get like the weird mismatching again. That sounds dangerous.
It sure is! Those hives were abuzz with various Silithid that were none too happy to see us. Everything was going fine until we came across a glyphed crystal in Hive Regal. She was drawn to it like a moth to a flame. She put her pretty little cheek up against the crystal and instantly entered a trance-like state. Naturally, this worried my crew. We picked her up and carried her out of there with a quickness.
What happened to her after that?
It sure is! Those hives...
Well, guess I'll have to start reading now. We took her to the commander with hopes that the druids of the circle could fix her up. Sure enough, they were able to wake her up. We figured our business with the circle was done, and we could get her back to work. A few weeks passed and everything was going fine. Bran was still around back then, so we had a bit of order in our work structure. Then one day, out of the blue, she appeared back at our camp. Natalia?
You best have a seat then! This is gonna be a long...
Are you daft? Who else would I be talking about? Yes, the girl, Mistress Mar Alith. Anyhow, she was back and not in too good of a mood. That's when the demands started flowing. What demands?
You best have a seat then!
She demanded that we immediately head back to Hive Regal. Bran would have none of that sass. He told her that there's no way we would go back into those hives without an army backing us up. It had gotten far too dangerous. The number of those stinking insect seems to have tripled from when we first ventured into them. That's when Natalia lost it. Lost it? What do you mean? So she got like corrupted or something by these weird bugs. Lost it. What do you mean?
It sure is!
It sure is. What do you mean? What do I mean? She went nuts so the girl went straight crazy on us. Now, ordinarily I don't hit girls, but after I recovered from the blackout, I was pretty damned angry. Bran, Rodgar, me, and the monkey went positively orc on her. It's a miracle we were able to fend her off. She seems almost possessed. Possessed by what?
It sure is!
It sure. Every time the it sure is, I just like crack up a little bit inside. Who knows? Anyhow, that was the last I saw of her. Maybe Frankel can give you better information. Not to steer off topic here, as I'm sure the work you're doing for the commander is important, but we're onto something huge here. Huge. Our requests to Ironforge for an army have so far fallen on deaf ears. Apparently we're stretched too thin in protecting the realm or some other such nonsense. Once you take your report back to the commander, come back down here with some friends. We need your help. I'll be back once I straighten this mess out. Alright, so that was Rodgar, and now we also have to question Franke, who is this guy over here.
Look up to the heavens, adventurer. The dragonflights have not been seen in this area for 1,000 years. Those Kiraji are up to something. I just know it.
Hello, Frankel. I have heard that you might have some information as to the whereabouts of Mistress in Talia Maralathin. Maralith.
Oh, brother. Not this again. Have a seat, Sonny. I'm sure Rutger has told you some of this story already, so I'll spare you the boring details and get right down to the nitty-gritty.
That's what I like to hear.
Right then! So the mistress had come back for a second go at the hives, but Bran was having none of that nonsense. Before the melee began, she started talking to something or someone. Crazier still, she started chanting in a language none of us had ever heard. Right then!
You're telling me it's even stranger considering between Bran, Rodgar, and the monkey we know 38 different languages, including a touch of Titan, both Vanir and Aesir. Oh damn, that sounds very ancient. So anyway, whatever she was click-clacking about, it definitely wasn't with anyone present. She then nodded and went on the offensive, attacked us outright. You couldn't handle a lone night elf priestess?
Right then!
Listen, Sonny, I'll have you know that whatever attacked us was no priestess of nothing. Her eyes were aglow with something evil, and she was genuinely frothing at the mouth. She came in, did some kind of crazy scream that sent us all running in separate directions, then started flaying our minds one by one. I'd be hearing shadowy words in my head, watching the other periodically black out here and there. It was madness. We would have been done for if not for the damn monkey. I've been meaning to ask you about that monkey.
Oh, brother.
What's there to ask? He's a monkey, you crazy fool. Anyhow, so yeah, the monkey went into a frenzy after seeing old Bran flip. Just flop. All Bran flop into the sand face first. Nothing a night elf could do was stopping Glip here from pounding on her noggin. Then what?
Look up to the heavens,
I'll tell you then what. She went running straight for the hive. And you know what's crazier? Not a single damn bug got in her way or tried to stop her. She ran through them. All as if she'd been best friends with them for centuries. What a story. So she went into Hive Regal, and that was the last you saw of her. Something's telling me, guys, that we're going to have to head into Hive Regal as well, which would be the first hive I go into properly, because I don't think I've ever really gone into them, which is with good reason, because those places look very dangerous.
Right then!
Yep.
So...
Alright, thanks for the information, Frankel.
Safe travels.
Alright, and now... Now I reckon I return. Yes, I return over there. Okay. That is what I will do. I will go and grab whatever is down here. Actually, I might as well go grab that in the meantime. Grab the Twilight Lexicon from over there. And then, then run back over there. Grab some dredges on the way. And we'll just keep looping back and forth. That sounds good. Oh, Questy is telling me that there's also a rune here. The rune of Dagger Specialization, which, I mean, might as well grab it. If it's actually super easy to grab. Is it just like literally reading a book and then I have it? Because that would be kind of convenient. Yes. It's over here. I have it. I am not currently running a dagger, but there we go. That's a ring. So the ring ones are all specializations. So skills with daggers increase by 5. Okay. Well, guess I could put that instead of fire when I'm running a dagger. Right now I'm not running a dagger nor fire spells, so both of them are kind of useless. So I'll keep what I have right now. But it's nice to have this one unlocked. See, now we're 20 out of 31. We are at least about 2/3 in right now, which is kind of nice. Okay, so we'll have to look for a mob that... Oh, Twilight Keeper Exeter. There we go. That was very easy. It's just like right over there. All the mobs so far in the open world have been extremely easy for me as well, by the way, which I guess is probably because I'm quite well geared relative to what the mobs were designed for. There we go. That is number 2. And now I need to grab one more, which is going to be in some other camp, probably somewhere. These things, by the way, are also where I guess you summon the Lord of Cinders for the quest that we in the end are working towards. There's Windstone. There is Greater Windstone. And I do want to check out if I can indeed summon the Templar. So let me once again try, because maybe I misclicked or something. Let me equip this, this, and this. Here we go. We got the full set equipped right now. There we go. The full Twilight trappings. Then we move over to this thing. Can I do anything here? We have to click something in the quest. What is the quest even called? It is called Abyssal Contacts. So, Abyssal Contacts. Do I like click something? Do I do something here? I don't think I can do anything here. Nothing I can click. There's also not like an item in the quest list that I can like click, like an activatable item or something. So I think, unless this is like a button or something that I can like stand on. No, okay. I don't know. I'll have to figure this out later. I'll try a different one. Maybe it's like on cooldown or something. There's another one over there, so I guess I'll go and check that out real quick. See if I'm being a complete idiot or if there's something else going on. Oh? Wait, this one I can click. This is a lesser wind thing. I click it. A faint whisper is heard from within the stone. Greetings, little one. Do you have news for the Templar? I am no cultist, you monster. Come to face me and face your destruction. Oh. A crimson, the Abyssal Council does not tolerate deceit. Feel our wrath, little gnome. Alright. Oh, now did I lose the gear piece? Wait, why can't I? Why can't I hit it? Hello? Could you come out of whatever you're in? Why can't I hit you with anything? What are you... What? What? Huh? I am incredibly confused. I don't know. Okay, I'll have to look it up later. Maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I didn't. But I'm gonna go ahead back to town. And, oh, here it is. The Lexicon Chapter 3. I will grab this on the way. Here we go. Twilight Keeper Havunth. For the third and final piece. Oh, I should really re-equip my own gear. Oh, I'm actually so much weaker now. Oh yeah, I don't have the runes either, because I don't have the gear. Oh boy, wait, am I dying to this? Okay, I think I'm good, but my god, this is a big difference because of the runes and the gear that I'm missing. We did complete it, and I guess we'll have to head back down there. Which I guess I'll just do now. I'll go to town first. And let me make sure I re-equip my own gear and reapply my runes, because that's very important. Oh wait, the runes do stay applied. Okay, so I just have to re-equip my gear. That's fine then. Let's take a bit of a pit stop and go to Commander Moralith to talk about Natalia, who apparently has become one with the bugs. Hello, Commander. We are back. Why now, gnome? Okay, yeah, we've already read that. So, dearest Natalia.
Whether she is alive or dead, I must do what is right. She must be found. Alas, I am bound by duty to this outpost. Will you help me once more, adventurer?
Well, I guess I will have to. And he says, Commander Moralith lowers his head in contemplation. Complete quest?
I need you to venture into Hive Regal and find what became of my dearest Natalia, adventurer. This will be no easy task for you. Before you dive headlong into the maw of madness, make sure that you go back and speak with those dwarves. They might be able to give you some tips on dealing with the Silithid that inhabit that hive. And adventurer, if she truly is as mad as they say, do what you must.
So, he wants us to go into he wants us to go into Hive Regal. And he also says, do not forget to visit the dwarves at Bronzebeard's camp before venturing into the hive. They might have some additional work and advice for you. Very interesting. So they might have some quests in there as well. Look at this guy's weapon, by the way. Look at this cool looking. Holy shit, that's amazing. Like, I guess that's a sword or like a two-handed sword or something, but it looks really cool. I wonder if you can get that in game. You can probably get it in retail at some point, because I can't believe they made a skin like that and not reuse it, but I'm not sure you can get it in classic. But we'll also get 9 gold, and of course we did just get another 100 reputation, so now we are at 1.1k, slowly approaching the halfway point. I will go back to... Oh yeah, there are 2 more quests now, so I guess we'll go and grab those quests. And I don't even know which one is Hive Regal anymore. Oh, sorry, yeah, this one is. Okay. So what I'll probably do is I'll go over here, I'll go to Bronzebeard Encampment, and if I have enough time left, I'll go in here. But I do have to go pretty soon, so I'll see how much time I can find right now. But first, let's go talk to the guy, the hermit, for the lexicon thing. Also, in the time I have been recording, I have gained 4 additional subscribers, and I've been recording for probably about like 3 hours or something, which is just a ridiculous amount of subscribers for me. So you know, I guess that's an unknowing present that I'm getting, you know, for being sick. So I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate your effort to make me feel better while I am not feeling great. Okay, so thank you. But you know, if you're not subscribed yet, then press that button. Okay, thank you. You can always make me happy, even if I'm not sick. Okay, now, by the time this video goes live, I probably won't be sick anymore, but still, make me happy. Thank you. Because I have to hit that 1k subscriber mark sometimes. We're over halfway there. We're pushing forward. Watch hours are going very, very well, but the subscriber numbers are slacking a little bit, guys. So, you know, step up your game and press that button. Thank you. Go back already. What can I do for you now? All right, so the Twilight Lexicon.
Safe travel.
Okay, we have all lexicon for you. Is the wow, I'm blanking on the word. You know, if you have multiple of a singular thing, is it still a lexicon, or is it lexicon-y? Lexicons, or is it just lexicon? I don't know. Maybe I'll Google it and edit in editing if I feel like it. Okay, let's continue.
Yes, these are the parts to the book. Let's get started then, adventurer. Swap every 3rd word with words from the 2nd chapter, then swap every other word with words from the 1st chapter. Wait, did I get that backwards?
Hey, that's up to you to figure out. That's not my job.
Okay, here we are. A pretty valuable chunk of information, I must say. I've seen the Cenarian Circle forces arrive at Silithus. They plan to drive the Twilight's hammer out, don't they? This will help. Take this parchment to their leader, Commander Maralith. Soon the Twilight's hammer will be vanquished, and I will be outside their grasp for good.
Alright, so we accept the quest, and we have another quest here called True Believers.
Now that I have the Twilight Lexicon in my possession, there's a small favor I'd like to ask of you. My former organization has a secret encoded bulletin they circulate on a monthly basis. If they make any progress searching for me, or if they call off the search, word will be published on the True Believer. Although this information is obviously valuable to me, the publication contains other useful information that I can share. Bring me any encoded texts you find on Twilight's Hammer members.
Right, so he wants us to bring him 10 encrypted Twilight texts. And I think... yeah, we have 7 of those. They are these, encrypted Twilight text. They go for 3.5 gold each, so I guess, from my understanding, this is a repeatable quest thing as well. And you can purchase your way into this reputation track by literally just buying many of these. I think you can hand these in, and they will go and give you 100 reputation. So you could just, you know, spend thousands and thousands and thousands of gold on these and probably be quite all right. But, you know, that's not really what I'm looking to do. I like how we get the little thing now showing us where we can get them as well. But obviously it's just at locations where Twilight mobs are located. And now I'll just go through here. I'll go pick up these 2 quests, and then we'll see from there. Also, I have no idea right now, by the way, because, you know, my speech is very monotonous right now. I really, you know, like I said, I don't have much energy, but I'm really wondering if it's, you know, either it sounds really annoying, or I'm giving you guys the ASMR episode. I don't know which one of the two. Maybe it's a combination. Maybe some people will be like, yeah, that's great, and people will hate it. I'm curious to hear what it sounds like in editing, because I feel like I just sound like super low energy right now. Alright, I'll shut up again. Alright, we are back at Bronzebeard's encampment, and these 2 guys now have their own quest for us. Also, I like this guy's hat. He looks like a proper adventurer. Alright, let's see what quest he has for us. Glyph chasing.
After our initial foray into the hives and Mistress Mar Arlith's subsequent madness, the 3 hives have been spewing out bugs. The increased activity might be tied into the glyphs covering those strange crystals. We must get a rubbing from crystals in all 3 hives. If we can get those rubbings, we might be able to make sense of this madness. Take this transcription set and hit those hives, adventurer. Don't come back until you've gotten copies from each hive.
Alright, I got you. Oh, my quest log is full. Oh my god, we have so many quests. Oh my god. Okay, well, these are the PvP quests, so I'll abandon the PvP ones because I couldn't care less about the PvP aspect of this game right now. Not to say that I don't enjoy PvP, but I'm just not really in a PvP mindset right now, I guess, if that makes any sense. Also, this one is a quest I'll probably never do, so I'll destroy that one. And yeah, the rest I'll keep for now. Okay, let's talk to him again. Let's go accept the quest. You know, I'm really liking the fact that I get to actually spend some proper time now, explore this place, learn about this place, learn about the setting, learn about the lore, because one of the fun things I really feel about Classic is the wandering around the zone, slowly learning about things by doing quests, by reading about it, experiencing it. You know, as I said before, there isn't really a very big story going on in the quests themselves, but there's like little tidbits of world building. I now kind of know about the factions here. I'm starting to learn about these like stories that happened within these hives. Once again, you know, they're not super like detailed, well-written stories, but they're fun little things to be following, and they kind of give me a proper sense of what the world is like. Also, we have to go down here, so I guess we go in here somewhere, and then like we'll go under somewhere. So here we also have Frankel's Stone Bridge, who says, breaking the code.
I think I can formulate an elixir that will allow us to more readily decipher the glyphs and language of the Silithid and Kiraji. What do I need? Glad you asked. I need brains. More specifically, a brain from each Silithid type that inhabit the hives. Bring me brains and Rutgar's work might not be for naught.
Alright, we accept the quest. Now, what I'll do, there's a lot of stuff for us to go do next time, which I really am looking forward to doing. I see someone in my guild semi-bitching about how he can't find a party for Zul'Farrak because he's been looking for over an hour. And I'm just thinking, well, have you tried Dire Mall? Oh boy, I hope I never have to return there. I mean, I don't mind Dire Mall specifically, I just mind the fact that you can't find a party for it, and that makes it annoying. So I really hope I never have to return there. Okay, that's not bitching. Alright, hello Commander. A terrible purpose. What is this you bring to me, EK? Can we read that as well? Okay, this is fine. I can read this. Day 1. Our pilgrimage is over. We have finally reached Silithus, where we're to establish contact. We have come from many places to collaborate in what is to be a monumental undertaking. There is a tremendous sense of excitement in the air. Tomorrow we shall devote all our energy to building that which will allow communication with them. Tomorrow we shall construct a windstone. Day 2. The location of the windstone has been a subject of great debate. Not even the wisest among us can determine with great certainty where the place mentioned in the old prophecy actually refers to. I have stayed with the original northern group, and time will undoubtedly prove us right. The argument that the energy lines intersect at detrimental angles at this location are foolish and naive. Already we are gathering the necessary building materials at great speed. Day 15, so there's, day 1, day 2, day 15, so lots of stuff has now happened. Our dedication has paid off. We are the first camp to finish the construction of a windstone. If the other fools had stayed with us, we would have completed the task in less than a week. Tomorrow we shall begin the rituals involved in summoning Baron Kazum himself. He demanded to be the first to test the system, and we couldn't contradict him as he's quick to anger. I expect he will be most pleased with us. That's what the Twilight Hammer are planning. I kind of want to read a bit more about the Twilight Hammer because they sound like a very interesting faction. I always quite like fantasy factions that, they're like very much into like summoning a god or communicating with like evil creatures from beyond like their realm of existence. Those kind of things, I really do enjoy that. So I think I'll probably quite like the Twilight Hammer. I think they were also the mobs that were in the what was it called? The first level up raid that was in Ashenvale. I forgot the name for a moment, but Blackfathom Depths, or Blackfathom Deeps, something like that. I think they were also in there. Alright, a terrible purpose.
This is very interesting information indeed, adventurer. This sheds some light on the presence of the Twilight's Hammer in Silithus and will undoubtedly help us in our struggle against them. Your efforts will be handsomely rewarded, adventurer.
Alright, if you could handsomely reward me with a lot of reputation, I'd be very happy. 100, okay, you know what? I will take it. It is fine, it is not a big deal. I'm at 1.3k, we have made 1k worth of progress. That sounds great. You know, if the video isn't too long, I'm kind of hoping I can squeeze the entirety of me getting this thing into one video, but it kind of depends. You know, I'm fine with like an hour, hour and a half. Don't want it to be much longer than that. Anyway, I'll have to take a break right now. I'll be back soon. Maybe ASMR mode, maybe not. We'll have to see. So, cutting back in right now. Okay, welcome back. So, I'm doing a bit better. I have a bit more energy now. My throat still isn't, you know, super. And I'm still not 100% recovered. I still, you know, I'm still losing my, like, my highest register voice. So, I still, I'm still not 100% back. But I'm feeling a lot better. So, I have just quickly grabbed myself what I need in order to go and make these smoked desert dumplings. I had to buy the soothing spices over at this vendor over here at the general trade goods vendor. And then, of course, I got the sandworm meat from the sandworms. So we will create all. Oh, requires a cooking fire, which I reckon. I've actually never had that message because I think I never cooked outside of a cooking fire. Would there be a fire here? Maybe upstairs? I mean, maybe generally people don't have cooking fires upstairs, but I might be mistaken. Hey, there's a quest up here as well. At Beatix Fricklesprag. Do I have space for that?
Fricklesprag at your service. My cousin Noggle makes a living gathering rare herbs for Cenarius Hold alchemists. Or used to, anyway. He came back from his last trip with a strong poison running through his veins. I've managed to slow down the venom, but to fully neutralize it, I need poison samples from whatever stung him. Noggle arrived from the north, so I'd bet my shirtstone-lash scorpids or sand skitterers did it. Bring me some stingers and fangs, and I'll try to make an antidote for him.
Alright, you got it. We will do what you ask. But first, I do need to find a fire. Is this a fire? Is this a cooking fire? This is a cooking fire. Okay, cool. Well, hold on just a moment. Alright, we have what we need. Let's head back over to Calendrif and do kitchen assistance. How are those dumplings coming along? They're coming along quite well.
Excellent. You're a lifesaver. These dumplings turned out to be quite good. Didn't really expect such good taste from the Twilight's Hammer.
I mean, maybe they are professional chefs. Alright, so that was 50 reputation. Not too much, but hey, it is a bit of progress. A bit of gold back as well. And yeah, I guess I'll continue questing. Oh, so these are the elite mobs that I need to kill. Oh, I need to make sure I get some HP back first. Because I just had a very large fall and my HP is very, very low. Alright, so I have been killing these guys for quite a while now. They don't seem to drop their brains very often, which might just mean they don't have brains. But I also just looted Bran Bronzebeard's lost letter. To whom it may concern. If you're reading this, I'm either dead or soon to be dead. It's hard to say. Most of the crew is dead anyhow. Found information about a titan. Great battle between him and an old god. Yes, a bona fide old god. Found ancient tunnel leading to Ankirai. Taking it. Take this ladder to my old camp. Make sure my monkey is getting adequate food, water and hugs. Bran Bronzebeard, Explorer Extreme. P.S. Watch out for crazy old god worshipping night elf. So take Bran Bronzebeard's letter to Bronzebeard's encampment in southern Silithus. Alright, we will definitely be doing that as well. Here we go, we grab the quest, which is just down there. So we'll go visit that when we do check out these things. For now, back to brain hunting. Alright, let's do the dangerous thing we have not yet done and go into the hive. And do keep in mind that this hive is filled with elite level mobs. So something is going to spawn on my ass and I'm most likely going to be dying. But I like the idea of exploring at least one of these hives at some point. I like how they feel extremely dangerous. Because I'm almost like a little bit tense to go in there. Just because of how dangerous they are portrayed. And I love that. You know, I think it makes them really feel as dangerous as they should be based on what lives in there. There's also these really large non-hostile bugs. Oh, yeah, they're spawning on me. Haha. The danger has begun. You know, I am no longer the danger. They have become the danger. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, wait, these are workers. I don't think these are aggressive. Ah, thank you, workers. You are beautiful. Oh no, they are aggressing me. You are no longer beautiful. I thought you were beautiful, but you're not. So I'm assuming this is a bit of the aesthetic I can expect when I eventually go into Ankirai. I'm assuming it's something like this. Maybe mixed in with some more temple-like aesthetics. There is also something in here. The Hive Ashi rubbing. But I would need to jump down here into this pit filled with monstrous insects. And they would all swarm me. And they would all kill me. So I don't see a way in here without me dying. Really. Okay, so we'll just leave that for now. And I'm back! Yes, there is a face cam once again. I am feeling like 90%-ish. You know, I'm feeling pretty good. You know, my voice is back. My headache is gone. My throat is mostly fine. There's a little bit of a cough there, which, you know, always just kind of like hangs around whenever you've been sick for a while. But overall, feeling pretty good. So, you know, I can go back to the face cam. I can finally handle the lights in my face again. So, hello everybody. Welcome back. I think this is probably a video where I've now done like 6 separate recording sessions. I have no idea how long it's going to be, but I kind of don't want to keep on pushing forward because I feel like I haven't really achieved anything specific in this video, and I kind of feel like I'm getting to the point now where I'm achieving something in every video, so I want to keep on pushing forward. So, very quickly here, I did just go back to Stormwind, and I did empty my inventory because like everything was getting full, and oh yeah, I made like 200 gold now and something, like, you know, I have like 1.1k gold. It's ridiculous. The gold like just comes flowing and constantly. It's ridiculous. But I did decide to keep around one of these Twilight Cultist robes and mantles in case I can do like the summoning thing. I still don't know exactly what happened there. I don't have one of the third one, the cowl, because I only got one and it consumed the one. But that's fine. We can go now. We can now go talk to Ficklesprag. That's the name. Ficklesprag. Hello, Ficklesprag. Are you done collecting those samples? We could lose a Noggle any minute now. Yes, I have them.
Cross your fingers, friend. Here's to hoping we can save Noggle.
Alright, I hope so too.
Blasted. The antidote didn't work. Noggle must have been stung by one of the stronger creatures in the far south. I'm going to need you to go there and get me some more samples, adventurer. The good news is that since their poison is stronger, I won't require as many. The bad news is that there are more kinds of poisonous creatures crawling around the southern area, so you'll have to draw from more sources.
Yeah, that's fine. We can go do that. We got 75 reputation once again. We get a... Well, I mean, I guess we get some potions we can sell or something. If we do want to. Once again, you know, a bit of gold. We are going up very, very rapidly. I think I did complete another quest here, but I don't see an indicator for it, I think. Oh no, the one that's completed actually is over here at Bronzebeard's Lost Letter. So yeah, guess I'll get back to killing. Okay, we are back at Rodgar Glyph Shaper, and we found...
missing again. That dwarf sure didn't get any of his brother's good senses.
Well, you know, we did find his lost letter. Oh dear. Can we read it, by the way? I feel like I always ask this question, but I always am interested in seeing whether we can. No, that's just the quest itself. Okay, well, unfortunate.
Well, this explains a lot. If you ever find a way into Ankiraj, keep an eye out for old Bran. I'm afraid that he'll be powerless without his monkey.
Oh, I guess this is a quest for Ankirai. It's like this is like a pre-chain or something for a quest, which, I mean, I'm planning on doing the raid at some point, probably, so I don't mind doing this and unlocking that quest. I mean, maybe I've unlocked a quest somewhere, I don't know, but we got 100 more reputation, so progress is being made. Also, I've been getting these brains. I got a brain from Ashi, I got a brain from Zora, and I'm on my way to get a brain from Regal. But man, these brain drop rates are really low. The only good thing about them is that because they're elite mobs, they actually drop quite some decent stuff. And I'm quite comfortable soloing all of the mobs in there, as long as I don't aggro more than 2. Like 2 I can handle if I play well. 3 is a death for me. So as long as I play somewhat safe, I can farm them fairly efficiently, and they drop a lot of good stuff. Like they drop this stuff, for example, like the monstrous Silithus Chitin, or Chitin. I think it's Chitin actually. And they're worth about 3 gold each. And they also have a chance to drop something much higher price, like 18 gold or something, which I got like a couple of last time. Like, look at this. These mobs are fairly strong, but you know what? I can't just sustain through them. And the drop rate's kind of crap. But that's fine, because I'm making good money at the same time. Now, the only thing I wish was that these guys would also give me reputation, like just like kill reputation, which unfortunately they don't. But yeah, this is not too bad. I can just farm this kind of brain off watch something on the second monitor. Let me see. Let me get a drop first time this time. Nope. But I can skin them all, so my skinning is coming in very handy as well, because the skinning is what's giving me quite a lot of expensive stuff. Like this stuff right here, these monstrous Silithus chitons. I'm pretty sure I'm getting these from skinning them, which means that I'm getting something from the fact that I used all this time to level skinning, which makes me happy. So we've cooked, we've skinned, and now all I would like to do is find a way to also include fishing, and then I'm happy. Oh, that reminds me. It is now December. It is actually currently, as I'm recording this, it's now December 16th. And yeah, I've been recording this thing for like the past week or so, but my being ill has kind of slowed down my my recording speed and my, all those things. But I'm wondering, because it's now December, that winter's quit thing, isn't that something that should be active like right about now? Because like winter's about to start, and I heard you can only get it in winter, but I heard that like a million years ago at this point. But if anyone could tell me a bit more about it, I mean, obviously I can go Google it, which is an option, but I'd rather put you guys to work. So inform me, please. Oh, these are Hive Lords. I mean, they sound very strong, but they're not much stronger than any of the other mobs, so I'm not too worried about them. There's like slave makers and stuff. These creatures are very interesting to me. I mean, they're also kind of creepy, but they're very interesting to me. Right, I just ran up to this guy, and I don't know if there's any point in me hitting it, but it was super low when I got here, so I might as well see if I get anything for finishing this guy. Oh my god, no, he's coming towards me. Please leave me alone, please. Oh my god, he just rushed my face. Oh wait, we're fighting Horde now. No, get out of here. Get out of here. I did not mean to interact with them. Don't worry, I will just leave. Okay, so I have done a few things. If these guys could just please leave me alone, I would be very happy. Hello? Can you just stop chasing me, please? Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. Although party, yes, thank you. Okay, there we go. So I've done a few things. I have completed this quest up here, which is the one with the Stonelash Flayers, like, the further away poison, which we have to go hand in town. I also did stepping up security, which is 20 of these crushes, which is these giant snakes wandering all about here. Just got the final one. And breaking the code with all of the brains. Now, this one took quite a lot of effort, so I'm hoping the rewards are somewhat decent. And we have to go here over to Bronzebeard's encampment to go hand in the quest. So let's see if we get anything cool off it. I wouldn't be surprised if it leads into some sort of big boss final event. Maybe even killing one of those big guys. Maybe that is part of like the quest chain or something. Alright, let's talk to Frankel Stonebridge.
Look up to the heavens, adventurer. The dragonflights have not been seen in this area for 1,000 years. Those Kiraji are up to something. I just know it.
The dragonflights? Oh, so it's kind of cool how I see one up in the sky right now. So is that in relation to Dragonflight the expansion, which I just entered in my WoW retail series? We're now on part 3, so come check it out. Just a bit of cross-referencing right there. But yeah, is that something that is in the expansion? Like, is it based on this similar race, or is it just like a dragonfly? Like, is dragonfly just a term for dragons moving, or is like the dragonfly the specific thing? I guess I'll learn more about it as I play my series. So, breaking the code. Go play with the monkey, kid. I don't have time for this, but I have 3 brains for you, sir. 3 whole brains. That's more than pretty much any one of my League of Legends teams has ever had in one go.
Outstanding. Don't wander off too far, kid. We might need you to take on another task or 2.
A task or 2. Alright, complete quest. I am a little bit sad that this quest only gave me 8 gold and 100 reputation. The gold I didn't really care too much about, but 100 reputation for this quest does not feel too great. Now, the good thing is, of course, that I did make a lot of money off this quest, and I wouldn't be surprised if I have to go complete both their quests, and then, like, both their quests are a combined prerequisite for something else. That would not surprise me in the least. But the other quest is kind of difficult. It's the one with the glyph chasing, which is actually like in the hive. And I guess maybe I could have gone for that while I was grinding this stuff, but it really felt like they were in very, very difficult to reach places, and I would have probably died. Anyway, I'll head back over to town, and I will hand in these other 2 quests. Alright, here we go. Back at Windcall Proudhorn.
Greetings, adventurer.
So, stepping up security.
Excellent. You've proven to be a valuable ally in preparing for the war against the Silithid.
Alright, 5.3 gold. And once again, 100 reputation. We are now up to 1.7k. A little bit more. And there isn't a quest that we have completed, which... Is that the quest that is upstairs? I think it is, right? Because we got the quest here. Yes, we did. This is our last chance to save Noggle. Hurry! Who even is Noggle, by the way? I haven't actually paid attention to this. Is Noggle like a cat or something? No, it's probably like a friend, right? Because there was like a friend who came from the north. But I don't know who Noggle is. Noggle's probably around here somewhere, but I guess I've just missed him. Wow, my voice just completely went off the rails there.
Yes, it seems to be working. Noggle is coming too. We owe you big time.
Don't worry, we got you. Alright, give me the mana potions, I'll sell them. Oh, this is Noggle, up here. Hello, Noggle.
Hey, thanks for saving my hide. I think I'll be lying down for a while until I recover my strength.
But apparently he has indeed lost his satchel as he was traveling. So Noggle's lost satchel.
Where am I? Where's my bag? Asterisk, gasp, asterisk. I must have lost it while fleeing from Deathclasp, the giant scorpid. In my rush to escape, I walked right into a nest of stone lash flayers. The satchel I was carrying had all sorts of rare reagents in it. Without them, me and Beatix won't be able to make the potions that Cenarius Hold needs. I'm too weak to get up yet, but I can make it worth your while if you bring back my reagents. I ran into Deathclasp in the southern mountain range behind Bronzebeard's camp.
Alright, so Deathclasp is some sort of boss that we have to go kill now, which... I don't know, is that like an elite quest? It is called... No, it's not an elite quest. It's just up here. So I guess we could probably... Oh, there's also into the Maw of Madness, where we'd have to go like literally in here. Oh boy, that sounds so difficult. Yeah, we probably need a party for that. But there is the one over here, which we might as well go and grab. Like it's level 58. I guess we can do that. I'm not running out of quests really, but I have done a lot of the quests that I think are much easier to do right now. And we're still at 1.8k, so we still have quite a lot of stuff left. Now I guess I could of course go just like hardcore grind these mobs, which I might do. But oh wait, a wanted quest. Wait, hold on. There's a wanted quest. Where is this wanted quest? Where is this? I need this thing, okay? It is somewhere here. Is it this thing? Oh, it is this thing. The terrible Scorpid Deathclasp is believed to have retreated to the southern mountain range in the presence of increased Silithid activity. She presents a great threat to patrons and expeditions in the southern regions. Individuals participating in her destruction will be remunerated. Is it remunerated? I think it is. Handsomely. Inquire with Captain Vish Kozos at the top of the Cenarius Hold Watchtower regarding a reward. Here we go. So we don't really care about these too much, but once again, it's a quest where we have to go over to killing this guy. So I reckon we can just do 2 quests in one go, as long as it's not too difficult. So I'll head over there, and I'll see you guys over at Deathclasp. Oh, there is Deathclasp right up there. So I will have to resummon my guy. And then we go in and we kill him. No. Don't kill my guy, please. Don't kill my guy. I was preparing myself. Oh, he has minions with him. Oh boy, I need to prepare myself better. I think he's waiting for me to aggro the guy, and I'm waiting for him to aggro something so that he dies. Oh boy, we're both kind of just waiting, I think. You know what? I'll just give it a shot, okay? I'll just give it a shot. I'm not really... Okay, I'll just quickly sit here. I'll eat a little bit. Some biscuiting. He looks kind of cool as well, by the way. Okay, I think we're good. We're good. Okay, let's just go in. Let's just fight the guy with everything we've got. Oh no, he's already resisted some stuff, I think. Okay. As long as we can... as long as my guy can keep tanking, I think we're good. He's not actually that tanky. So as long as I can keep doing this... Yeah, we seem fine. Don't resist this, please. Don't resist my life drain. My god, can I please move? I've been, like, petrified for a million years here. Okay, he is down. Now we go and kill the other guys. Who actually are fairly weak, I think. Oh boy, like some really strong, like, nature damage ticking is like just ticking away. But we seem to be good. Let me loot this guy real quick. Here we go, we got the pincer. And, oh, maybe I should pay a little bit of attention here. Okay, we should be good. Is there loot that I'm looking for here as well? We're looking for like a sack or something. Because I think we got one of the things. We got his pincer. But I would also, of course, like to get the satchel, which... Oh, it's over here. Oh, you know, I wanna skin Deathclasp, you know? I wanna skin him. There we go. He's been skun. He's been skinnered. Okay, here we go. We grab the bag. We get the bag and we get out. That was actually very successful. I'm happy about that. So I will now head back over to town. Okay, once again, we are back upstairs over here. Back at Noggle. Hello, we have your satchel. Hey, thanks for saving my hide. Okay, yeah, we got this. Noggle's lost satchel. Still haven't found my bag? Well, I should count my lucky stars. At least the poison's been cleansed. Well, we did find your bag.
Yes, you brought my satchel back, and my rare reagents are all here. I'll be in your debt for a long time.
I'll just buy the one that I can sell, which is the elixir of the mongoose. Thanks for finding my reagents. Asterix, yawn, Asterix, as the dialogue was saying. That poison's made me a bit tired. Alright, up to almost 2k. Haha. We're going places. Almost 2/3 there. And we do have one more quest to hand in, which I think... Do we have to go up the stairs up here? Have I ever been here? I don't think I've ever been up here. Wait, I have been up here. Isn't this where the flight path brings me? Wait, can we go up even higher? I don't think I've ever been up in this little tower thing. Vish Kozas, captain of the guard. I thought the guy down there was like the captain, like the guy over there. That is the commander, and this is the captain. Alright, let's talk to the captain. This guy looks incredibly cool.
You're hunting Deathclasp, adventurer? Color me impressed. I lost 2 of my men to her this week alone. Let's hope your luck is better than theirs.
Don't worry, easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'll need the creature's pincer as proof of the deed. No pincer, no reward. Here you go, sir. You have a pincer.
Excellent. With Deathclasp gone, we're free to use the southern mountain range as a strategic path to circumvent the Silithid hives. Your work is greatly appreciated.
You are most welcome. I'm amazing. I'm very well aware of that. And that is yet another 100 reputation. And that means...
The commander has not been himself as of late. His mistress disappeared while on an archaeological dig in the southern desert. Vanished without a trace. Very strange indeed. I suppose you're looking for work. Do I need to bash you in the head with a clue?
I mean, if that gives me reputation, you can bash me in the head with anything. So that puts us up to 1116 gold. You see, we have already earned like 80 gold. Gold is so easy to come by. You know, if I were actually trying to get gold and I was doing my dailies, like my my Searing Gorge dailies, I think I would have like 5k plus easy right now. And I'm not even doing like super difficult content or anything. Like, it's so easy to get gold in this game. I mean, I guess probably 1.1k just isn't much. Like, I'm probably poor, I'm guessing. Because I'm not putting in any effort. I'm just getting money, like, it's flowing into my inventory. Anyway, I kind of wanted to fill up this entire bar before wrapping up this video, but I've probably recorded for about 15 hours. And I can't imagine there, you know, not being like well over an hour of footage that I want to just go piece together. So I'm going to see if I can squeeze in some time editing. I'm going to wrap up this video. I'm going to see if I can yeet it onto the internet. Because it's been like 6 days since I've uploaded. Because getting sick hasn't really been great for my productivity. So I will see you guys next time. I want to thank you so much for watching. Next time, of course, well, I'm assuming next time I will be maxing out the Cenarian Circle neutral to friendly grind. And there was also the winter stuff, like the Christmas stuff has started yesterday, I think. Oh, look at this guy. Is he being like baited in here? Is this guy like actively pulling this mob? Hold on. No, never mind. There's mobs like around here as well. I kind of forgot about that. But look at this cool stuff. They're really, really cool. But yeah, there's like Christmas stuff as well. So maybe I'll dedicate the next video to Christmas stuff. I don't know. But anyway, we'll be back very, very soon. So have a wonderful day, guys. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye.